Meet your local DY barista. We're here with Joe. He's going to show us the magic that he's got in his shop. So stay tuned. Aha! Yes. So where are we, Billy?
I brought you to DRURY.
On location.
Best coffee in DY.
Look at that.
We're gonna try and catch the busy barista in just a second. He's you can see the coffee is pouring. Sorry. The froth.
Look at that. So Billy, whereabouts are you in DY? We're on the corner of
Delmar Parade and Pittwater Road. So you might recognise our side across the road. You've got that little commercial area, and then the new build that's just gone up there.
Yep.
On the corner of Pittwater Road. So come back down Delmar about 50 metres, and you'll find DRURY. Near Novak HQ, that's another good landmark nearby. But they do the most amazing coffee, pastries, sweets. I'm going to give you a little look around now.
Look at that. They're butter. So for anyone who doesn't know, Butter Boy make the best cookies in Australia. These cookies are insane, Butter Boy.
We're just saying how good Butter Boy cookies are. Oh, thanks to me every day.
Why are they so popular?
Hey, why are they so popular?
What?
It's just so nice. It's really nice. You should try it, huh?
I love them.
Yes, sir.
I love them. So, so Joe, let's talk about Joe.
Talk about me.
We wanted to ask you a couple of questions this morning.
Yeah.
How long have you been a barista?
Oh, I reckon we go back 2015.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when I first started. Just as a not a full barista.
Yeah.
But like started full coffee, brew coffee, learned a lot about coffee. Yeah, started from the thing.
There's a fair bit to it. It's not just putting it in the in the pressure cooker and off you go.
Yeah, well, when I first started, it was 2015, so it wasn't that. It wasn't as precise as now. Yeah, say. But now there's a lot to it.
So you said there's science behind it.
There's a lot. Yeah.
The science behind a good coffee.
The more you know, like the more you get into coffee, the better it tastes. So much more.
How can coffee be precise? Don't you just order like a macchiato and out it comes? How's the precision? How is the precision? What do you mean precise?
So every coffee you put in, you need to weigh your coffee. So depending on what coffee you use, there's a recipe. So you need to always weigh your coffee, and you need to have the same ounce of how much espresso you get or espresso you get. Yeah, weighing every grain is very important.
So how do you weigh it?
Just on a scale.
Scale?
Yeah.
Can we show that?
Let's do this.
So there's the scales.
Scale. It's on here.
Scale.
And comes straight out of here.
Straight out here.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah.
And so what 23?
Yeah.
23, and what's that for?
So that's how much coffee that goes in
For
every
coffee?
Oh, wow.
every double shot.
For every double shot.
So if you want a single shot, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that one's straight into the coffee machine?
Billy, can you tell Joe to make love slowly?
Can you make it slowly?
Yeah.
Make love slowly.
What does that one do?
So once you weigh 23,
Yep.
I use a distributing tool.
Yep.
So it distributes coffee all the way through evenly.
Yep.
Do that, and then this is a tamper. So you know how we used to tamp it manually?
Yep.
Now it's all automatic.
Yeah. Right.
So just put it in, and it's just tamped.
Yep. So that's perfectly even and not pressed too hard, not pressed too light.
So on the side here, if you see,
Yeah.
there's a number there.
Yeah.
Is kilogram.
Pressure.
How much pressure?
So we've weighed it, we've tampered it,
Ground it.
ground it. All of this has been put to a setting. It's not but it's the same every time.
So you get the same
Unbelievable.
consistent coffee every time.
And what happens, for example, if it's pressed too hard or not pressed hard enough?
It doesn't do that. So when we used to do it manually, it's depending on how much strength you put in, right? But because this is automatic and it's set to 17 kilos,
Yep. It's perfect. So I'm saying for me, for example, if I'm doing it at home manually, what happens if I mess it up?
you just do it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess you guys just practice like the consistent. tamping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no real. Does the water go through the coffee and make it grainy?
Yeah, well, depending on how light or how heavy you press, it becomes more slow. The espresso comes through slower or faster.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
All right. Cups up here. Pretty cool.
Sick.
So with our coffee cups, with the small ones we do single shot. With our medium ones we do double ristretto. So the 8 ounce, if you do one shot, it's a bit too weak.
Yeah.
So we tend to put double ristretto.
Okay.
Yeah. So it makes it more stronger. Yeah, so.
What's Joe's favourite coffee, Billy?
What's your favorite coffee?
I have an espresso.
What's
A lot of black coffee.
A lot of black coffee or an espresso?
Black coffee. Filter coffee.
no milk?
Coffee.
No milk. No milk. Every now and then, yes, but
Yeah. And then favorite customer?
favorite customer? Mark Novak.
Ah.
So when's your first customer come in?
What was it?
When does your first customer come in?
What time did your first customer come into the shop?
Ooh, 6:30.
Dad?
Yeah. There's a regular that always comes.
Yeah.
We open at 6:30. Yeah.
He's there before you are.
Yeah.
And what's the sort of funniest moment in business?
Funniest moment.
Or anything that sticks out?
How each person have different coffees, I guess.
Yeah.
Everyone is different. Yeah. And you get this docket where everyone orders different milks and different kinds of coffee.
Yeah, see what you've got, like 4 different milks?
Yeah, we just have to just do everything.
4 different milks.
One almond, one soy, one oat, one full cream, one skim.
I can't imagine how many different types of coffee you have to pour each day.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy, I've got a question.
Yeah, fire.
Can coffee get more complicated than it is?
See that?
Yes, it can get really interesting and really deep with all the water pressure bars, what sort of water you use,
Really?
with black coffees, what sort of grinder you use, the burrs, how big are the burrs,
What's the
the
bird?
blades to grind
Okay.
coffee.
How fine it is.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
bigger the burrs. It's
When's enough? When's enough enough? Like, is it at the stage now where it's like as complicated as it can be? Like, what do you reckon the future of coffee looks like?
This is
I think
enough.
what we do is, but yeah. So all that the coffee stuff is all mostly black coffee. So all filtered coffee. So with the water and everything. So I think when you look at what customers want, especially it's just depending on your location, I guess, what customers want.
Yeah.
So if our most of our customers like milk coffee.
Yep.
So I mean, I don't really go in that deep with black coffees.
Yeah, sure. And with all this sort of technology, how long does it take to do a coffee? How quickly can you do it?
For me, it's really, I can do it really fast.
Just pump them out.
I can do it really fast. But it always depends on what grinder you use.
Yeah. And how many
Groups you have on your machine.
Yeah,
So
right.
this is a 2-group machine, right?
Yep.
So you can have a 3-group machine.
Yep.
Which is a lot faster.
So in theory, could you be pouring 2 coffees or 4 coffees on a double shot?
So if it's a double shot, it'd be 1 and warm, so it'd be 2 coffees.
Yep.
Yeah. And if it's 3, obviously there's 1.
2 to 3 coffees at a time, and you pump it out.
So Billy Bob, I've got a counter here, and I want to do how quick a cappuccino can be made.
Cappuccino, there we go. Yeah.
Tell me when to start the counter.
So I'll start from here, where
Give me a countdown. When you want me to start, tell me.
3, 2, 1. Coffee's in. Press.
7 seconds.
The water's
11
on.
seconds. 14 seconds.
Milk's going in.
18
Stick
seconds.
going down.
25 seconds.
Oh.
40. Boom. 42 seconds for a 43 seconds for a. There you go. A minute of coffee.
But it's clean as well. There's no mess here. It's like the coffee wasn't even made. It was beautiful.
That's what happens when you watch Picasso paint.
That's it. Expert in the trade. Oh yes. Expert in the trade.
Well, thank you.
No worries, Billy.
You've shown us what you do. It's amazing. I have to say, there's no way I can make a coffee in that speed. So.
Yeah. If you do this, 8 years,
Practice much better.
I'm sure you guys are good at selling your coffees as well as make coffee. So
We can't quite do it in 42 seconds, but we try.
I'm gonna try to beat that in the office.
All right, man. Thank you. No worries. That's the show. Any other questions, Mark?
Thanks, Joe. You take care, buddy. You're a legend. Good on ya. The best coffee in DY, Joe from Brew and I in Delmar. Thanks, bud. Cheers, man. See ya.